Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to be tackling the question of what is anniversary multiplayer like in Halo 1. So, about a week ago, I did a video showing you guys what some of Halo 1's multiplayer maps, the classic multiplayer maps, look like in anniversary graphics. Well, since then, I've gotten a few questions from people asking what other maps like Death Island looks like, especially because Death Island is very similar to the mission Silent Cartographer. So if you remember in that video that I did, multiplayer maps that kind of share a lot of similarities with certain campaign maps or use a lot of the same objects, then they'll kind of work in anniversary graphics somewhat. Because what I'm doing is I'm replacing campaign maps with multiplayer maps. But the way anniversary graphics works, it still loads the campaign maps. And then anything extra, like stuff in multiplayer maps, it will load whatever it can that exists on the map. So people ask me like if multiplayer actually works this way. And also like what Death Island looks like I said. So that's what me and my friend PhotosChaos did. We set out to test it out and see what Death Island looks like in anniversary graphics, since it's very similar to Silent Cartographer. And we wanted to see if the map's even playable over multiplayer, or in this case, technically co-op since it's campaign. But yeah, so we loaded in, and I guess if you're off host, it kind of takes like a little bit longer to load. But eventually, you do load in, and well, this is the map Death Island in anniversary graphics. Now, I believe Death Island was originally a Halo PC exclusive map. It wasn't on the original Xbox version, but now that's on MCC, we can put it to the test here, and it's well, it's not perfect, but it works a lot better than all the other maps we've tried in anniversary graphics so far. But like people said, this map is very similar to Silent Cartographer, but there are still quite a few differences. The map layout and positions of everything, it's not exactly the same. Some things are still in a different position. I think the entire island is kind of like at a slightly different position or rotation as well. It's not like a straight rip from campaign. If that's what people were wondering. There are quite a few differences here and there, but whereas there's a lot of differences, there's also a lot of similarities, as you can see. And overall, the map it is somewhat playable in anniversary graphics. There are a few weird things here and there, and as you can see, the anniversary graphics doesn't line up very well, like barely sometimes, with the classic map. And in classic graphics, you can see some things are still not loaded correctly, such as the Scorpion tank, because the Scorpion tank doesn't actually exist on the map Silent Cartographer. So that's why it's just a black cube in anniversary graphics, and in classic graphics, because it technically doesn't exist either, the Scorpion tank doesn't have like the proper textures for it. Now, as for actual multiplayer, well, because we're loading this in campaign, it technically treats it as like a co-op mission. So we do kind of spawn as like regular Master Chief, and it does kind of function like co-op, but that doesn't mean we still can't try like a little Slayer match, like a mini brief Slayer match. So that's what we did here, and well, doing this in doing like a Slayer match this way, it doesn't really work too well, but it does kind of work. And because the map is pretty similar in anniversary graphics, it does make it somewhat playable. But overall, it's because we're technically on the same team, so it's we're not really like having like a true Slayer match. It's more of like we're betraying each other. But it works. The only thing is, like I said, because it is counted as like a co-op mission, I do respond on my teammate, or my enemy in this case, and it's just basically like a spawn killing fest, and whoever like has the upper hand or has like the quicker reaction pretty much will be like a more successful spawn killer, so to speak. Or if you can react fast enough, then you might be the spawn kill the other person as well when you respawn. But yeah, so this is basically the closest thing we'll ever have to like playing the classic maps in the classic multiplayer maps in anniversary multiplayer, quote unquote. So like none of the Halo games that got remastered never really had like a true anniversary multiplayer, like one that uses the actual original maps but with remastered graphics. It's always been either just classic graphics only, like with CE, or like a totally different game engine for the anniversary multiplayer in Halo 2. But yeah, so there you guys have it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and found it to be pretty interesting. And if you did, then as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave thoughts in the comments if there's anything for me to check out or look into, things for me to experiment with. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely do my best to look into it when I get the chance. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!